Welcome back to some more EU4 with me, Daniel, from Dan Has Fun, playing as Ragusa. And last episode, we stopped being a one-province minor. We now have the province of Hum. We wanted Herzegovina as well, but we didn't want to get too aggressive because they were allied to Wallachia, who are about as strong as we are, and that was not going fantastically. This episode, we're going to do a bit more drilling, and we have to decide where we're going to put our diplomat to attack next. So, of our neighbours around us, Serbia is bigger than us. They have a bigger army than us. They're a little bit dangerous. Albania is unfortunately being guaranteed by Venice, which sucks. So, realistically, in terms of options, I mean, if we attack Serbia, it'll bring Bosnia in. If we attack Bosnia, it'll bring in Serbia. These two, unsurprisingly, have allied each other despite their religious difference. But what will likely happen at some point is the Ottomans will attack Serbia. That will bring in Bosnia, who will probably both get wrecked. And then we have to be able to go in and take over the leftovers. So we're going to make sure we have somewhere in Bosnia claimed. It's why it was potentially tempting to take Herzegovina instead, because we could get a claim on Serbia, but we can't take all this land in one go. We're a small nation. We can't be too brave. Epirus is getting wrecked in its customary fashion right now. It's just what happens. It'll be any moment now. Dulkadur is already gone. Trebizond will probably be next. Our election time has come. This is something, I guess, that should have come up. I didn't mention it last episode because we didn't have an election, but this faction mechanic is impacted by the election. So that can change who's in charge, but honestly, for right now, we're going to keep our guy and just have him improve. The traders have taken over. I don't think it'll matter. Realistically, I'm not paying a huge amount of attention here. It's fine. It's only because our candidate that was already in office was a trader. You could tell by the stat spread. But he's 51, so we might be able to get through this term and maybe another. We'll have to pay some attention because we don't want to tank our Republican tradition too badly, because then we'll have stability problems. And we sure don't want to turn into a monarchy. We need all the stability we can get. Let's get their speed turned up to 4. Hopefully you had enjoyed last episode, and if you did, you're probably going to enjoy this one too. Do let me know, by the way. Do you think we're even going to make it through? To the point of dealing with the Ottomans? Like, there's a good chance we'll just get wrecked early on. In which case we will laugh and maybe play as a different nation. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Do the like, share, subscribe dance, though. It would be greatly appreciated. We could go for Diplo Tech level 4, but we don't need to right now. So I'll wait till somebody... We could wait till somebody else does, or we could grab the 4 innovativeness now. Honestly, we might as well get the innovativeness. That is just going to sit there anyway, the Diplo power. You just don't need that much at the start of the game, having 9 a month, even with the focus being away from it. But yeah, we have a nice, gentle-ish start to proceedings, which I guess is something that the Bosnian state is... Okay, all of this. So we probably don't want to put our claim on Donji Kraji then, which I'm sure is not how that's pronounced, but it's fine. 2 7s and 2... Oh my goodness. Put the mockers on him. Just burnt the Republican tradition and he's died immediately. Thanks, Orazio. Ay. Well, we're already focusing on military, so let's get the bureaucratic candidate. It's craziness. And this guy's already 55, so he's probably going to be toast anytime now. Cool. Why did I even say anything? Just put the mockers on it. I guess we should check. Will anybody else ally us? We can support the independence of Geneva, but I don't think we're going to do that. Nobody else will ally us. Is anybody even close? We can't tell because we don't have a free diplomat. That's dumb. By hovering. So we'll wait till we get a claim and then I'll check. We want to do then probably Bosnia itself. So do that. Take the diplomat away. Now we'll check. I know I could have gone over and looked through the list, but I don't want to do that. Because we're looking for specific nations. So Naples is still 27 away, so probably not happening. 39. The Austrian leader is kind-hearted, but not sufficiently for us. Poland's not crazy far away. We might be able to persuade them. And they would be the second best choice. I think Austria would be the number 1 pick, Poland the number 2, and then out of the realistic choices, it'd be Hungary 3 and maybe like Naples 4. Oh, the Renaissance has come out. Where did it start? I mean, in Italy, but it started in Bologna. Cool, good for them. We don't have a way of having that spread to us yet, do we? We do, but not a lot. Yeah, we are a European 10 or higher development province, but not much else is really going on. Okay. Well, I'm not critically in need to rush that, but if we end up with some spare Diplo points, we'll do some investing just to speed it up a bit. I'm not even going to bother wasting the money on development like the institution spread right now. We don't make enough money as it is. We're making a whopping 1 gold a month. Masovia does have one of the coolest emblems. Shame we don't see it for all that long in every game, because Poland absorbs it usually pretty quickly, but it does look cool. Anybody have a potentially favourite standard or flag in this game? Let me know if you do. It's definitely not this one. The Ragusa one is very boring. We can do some reforming. So, our Republican virtues. Do we want less unrest? Do we want to go for re-electing from a ruling family? I like this one thematically, but you can just get more republicanism, which is good but a bit boring. Meritocratic rule gives you more goods produced. We don't want this because of the burger influence. It's already super high. Virtues of the Politeia gives us more manpower, which, I mean, would be something military related. And then we have religious virtues. Or values, I guess is what it says there. I don't usually do any of the virtues or value ones, but I always want to go political dynasties, but because I always do that, let's do something different. I don't think that's the best decision, but I think it is at least different. Again, I'm sure there's a right and a wrong way to play this game, and I'll be somewhere straddling in the middle. And I'm okay with that. I need one of my neighbours to go to war with somebody, please. Just one, anybody. Back to -31 as the gap. Come on, man. Absorb somebody so we can get a better relationship. Naples won't ally us. That sucks. You'd think we'd be the primary candidate for them, but nope. Not to be. Papacy are not interested. Who are you allied with, Milan? Is it still 3 nobodies? Yeah, it's 3 nobodies. Yeah. Not even one that's got sea access. Still nowhere near. Oh, Bohemia's gone Hussite. That's interesting. How often does the AI choose to do that? Interesting. Well, I hope they do well, because it'll be funny to see that religion spread, because it almost never happens. At least not in Europa Universalis. Crusader Kings, maybe, but not EU. There must be somebody adjacent to us who would give us some time of day. I mean, Ferrara would, but I imagine they'll end up at war with Milan at some point. They're just too close. I really don't want to go after allying with Hungary at this point. I don't think we have a ton of options. Go really brave and go for the Mamluks, but no, I don't think so. Yeah, we don't really have any interesting targets to try and ally at the moment. The way the group of alliances have split is not really in our favour. And Croatia hates us, so that's not going to happen from an independence perspective. Okay. Well, I'm going to go back to building a spy relationship on Venice then to try and get some more claims. Not going to seize Lang, so I don't want them to be all upset. We could summon the Diet and then do it. I guess we'll do that. Okay, what do you want us to do? The clergy want base tax of at least 8. What is it at the moment? 6. I mean, it's not terrible. That's not going to happen. I mean, it does give us a bunch of claims, but we're not attacking Venice right now directly. We would just lose. And that's not happening either, so I guess we're going to have to do this one. Ow, ow. We could have let that fail and just got a prestige penalty, but we need our prestige because our combat stats kind of suck. So every little helps. On the flip side, we are making fractionally more money now. We're making a whole 1.2 ducats of gold a month. I know, I better slow down. That's too much money. And I guess we might as well make the state now. We're going to need it. Yeah, Venice hates the Ottomans. What a huge surprise. Nobody saw that coming. Come on, somebody near us do something. The burghers would hate us for that, but I think we're going to do it anyway. I mean, worst case, it just means our overall unrest is a little bit higher. Oh, woe is me. That's so terrible. You anywhere close to allying us yet? Can I set you to friendly as default? Yes, I can. Yeah, we're still 23 points away. It's just not going to happen. Come on, man. You used to be cool. You even rivaled to Hungary. How are they not in a position to threaten us? I would beg to differ, considering their vassal is pretty much parked up my butt. I guess it's because they technically don't share a sea zone that it considers that they can't be threatening us, but I would disagree wholeheartedly. Oh, the Ottomans have rivaled Hungary. I guess that makes sense. The Byzantines are still here, somehow. I don't know how, but the AI's just decided not to go after them yet, which is neat, I guess. Why do I speak? Just put the mockers on everything. So Venice is declared on Byzantium, which is interesting. And they are allied to Serbia. So this is where not having the ability to put a claim on them kind of sucks, but it's fine. It does mean if we go after Bosnia soon, Serbia might not bother. So it's not all bad news for us. Yeah, now the Ottomans are joining in too, obviously. They're all going to dogpile. That's just how it be. I don't need any more claims. Still won't ally us? No? Sad. Well, I guess we'll get more claims then on Serbia. Oh, sorry, Bosnia. Bosnia is the peachy colour. Serbia is the... I don't know, is that just brown or is it like iron, copper, bronze blend? I'm not sure. Ew. Our Rector's Republic. Well, his Republic, his reputation's been tarnished. I guess we're eating 100 Diplo points. Because I'm sure as heck not getting another stability back. They still won't ally us. Come on, Poland, you used to be cool. Why are you like this? Is there anybody even remotely close to us who doesn't stink? Not really. I mean, this is the one main downside of being a republic. I can't do a royal marriage with them. Well, at least not this form of republic, anyway. I guess what we'll do then is we'll call you some favours. It's not a lot of favours, but I guess every little helps. What are you going to do? England's going to attack Munster. Yep, I believe it. Hi, Ottoman troops. Where are you going exactly? Current wars, Ottoman conquest. They're going after... Nobody should be over here. Why are they over here? They're against Byzantium, Athens, and Serbia. I don't know why all their troops are coming this far west. That's a bit weird. And our innovativeness is going to go down. Not much I can do about it. But at least we can get level 4 military tech, finally. Yeah, I don't know why there's so many Ottoman troops going that way. Not sure about that one, Skip. If they could go squash Serbia some more, please, that would be great. Because then they won't join in. It does mean that the Ottomans are probably going to eat this land, though, which does suck, because we want it. Should probably, after this month, stop drilling, just in case they do break them apart like a, pretzel. Or some other delicious confectionery. Oh yeah, they're getting big wrecked. Now they won't join, which is what we wanted to see. Silly is one of the few nations that would ally us, and I can't do it. That's really funny. We've got a few people that would ally us now for what that's worth. Why are Württemberg so willing, other than the fact they're nice? Are they getting squashed? No? I mean, we might as well get an alliance to somebody in there. What terrain is this? A hill? Get one more infantry. We'll go slightly over our force limit. Time for an election, and you are going to stay in place. And now we have the aristocrats, which is great, because it means we'll get more troop morale. I mean, yes, we'll open borders, but I mean, it's not going to matter very much, I wouldn't have thought. We should be good to attack them now. Because our one extra troop will be here any time now. There he is. Do that, and then you're going to do that. There's the stack from Silly. If this is a stack wipe, it'll change my plan a little bit. It was not. Can we make it a stack wipe? Yes. Okay, we can. So you were going to go and try and find the stack from Silly first. And this 1k stack is going to mostly do fog busting. Where did their stack go? I don't know. Maybe they're taking a path through Hungary? How many troops do you have? 4k? Let's see if we can bait them out. It will temporarily not be able to siege this. There they are. We need another military leader, and you are awful. But at least I can get out of there. That's a hill. We do outnumber them, so I think we'll be okay, because that's low morale. Oh my, we're getting a -2 penalty because we got a river as well. Cool. We're still going to be fine, but not as far as I'd like to be. That's not a stat wipe. Let's clear up this first. I assume they're going over here, which I can't really get to, but... yeah, we can take this out for sure. They had no leader. That's a stat wipe. Now go back and try and take them out before they gain a ton of morale. Oh, come on. That wasn't a stat wipe, are you kidding me? 14k Styrian separatists. Hopefully they leave me alone, because I do not want anything to do with that. You do that. Go over there. You come over. Siege this first, and then we'll go to the actual fort. If they want to have a couple thousand troops sitting around, that's okay. We'll just trap them. That's annoying, though. Herzegovina is now going to try and occupy this location. That's really annoying, in fact. That's really bad timing. Because now I don't want to occupy this tower, because I want them to get more troops to try and deal with this. So I am going to politely get out of the way and see if they can take out Herzegovina. And then we're going to turn the speed up to 4. Bye, Styrian separatists. You tried. Why a Burgundy over here? Excommunication war. That's early in the game for an excommunication war. Okay, well, we're losing Byzantium. That is all but nailed on at this point. Come on, attack them before they take this over. I have faith in you, AI. Kinda. Not really. Come on. How many troops do you have? Got 5,000 troops. You could 100% take them on. I'm even going to get out of the way completely. If I vassaled Silly, would that make Austria hate me? I don't know. Come on. At this rate, you're going to wait so long, they're going to take the siege out. Well, in case they do, I'm going to have to just go over there. Because I don't want them to claim 2 provinces. Stupid AI. Just being stupid. Bosnia, you have enough troops. Why are you not attacking their 3k stack? That's going to delay our ability to make peace as well, because we're not going to technically have sieged any fort in Bosnian territory. Come on, attack them, please. Please. Nope, they did not. So now we're going to have to play the waiting game, because we can't claim that. And although they would give us this, I don't really want to give Herzegovina the land. I don't think Cilia will vassal because of this either. 1458, 59... 58 with us. So it's only 3 years if we did have to wait, but it still sucks. Oh, you would vassal us. That's there to us. That's interesting. Give me some money. Thank you. Do you hate us for that? No. Interesting. Okay. Sure. We'd have to be 121 relationship. If I do this, am I going to have enough admin to core things? Probably not, but it'll still be fine. Oh. They did just eat that one province. Well, I guess we're taking these 3 then. I thought it would take longer than that, to be honest. Do that, do that. They're all going to be apoplectically angry, but all have really high autonomy, probably. These 2, not so much. So do that and do that, then. We have to wait briefly to get it cored. That's fine. I guess we'll just have to take Herzegovina out next time around in a few years' time. Should be A-okay. How do you feel as a vassal? You're not enamored with us, I mean, that's fair. But you're not ready to just throw everything at us. Not yet, you have no troops. Brandenburg's making some business. He's got 2 junior partners. That's pretty cool for them. Okay, so we're making some progress. It's a very weird shaped nation we have right now, but that's fine. Our alliance options have gone up, so now we have like Brunswick will be willing. Cologne would be willing. Who are you allied to? Nassau, Dortmund. All of these are kind of nothing burgers. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't expecting like France to go green or anything, but I was hoping maybe something a little bit more attractive would come up. I'm going to wait for now. Oh, hacking up a storm. Don't know how somebody can still have a cough and a cold for like 3 weeks. Feel fine, but mouth and throat would beg to differ. Get our second province cored, and then we'll only have 1 more to go. So yeah, we're making some progress. We kind of look like the food that Croatia's trying to eat with its mouth, going chomp chomp, but progress is being made. Yeah, we're not doing that. Seizing land and upsetting everybody. No, I think I'm good. I need the Ottomans to attack Venice. Milan would jump in, but they would get curb stomped. Venice has 27,000 troops. We don't stand a chance. This cannot stand. That's why I'm sat down, mate. Pirates have struck some of our shipping. Ooh, that's a lot of Diplo. Oh my goodness, both of those options suck. I guess we're feeding them some more Diplo points. So much for investing Diplo points into getting the Renaissance faster. It was a great thought. There are so many nations that have supported the independence of Geneva. I'm even tempted to do it. It would bring Naples in, though. Maybe what we'll do is we'll do this. Start putting spy networks in on Naples. And then once we have a claim, maybe we'll support them and see if we gain anything. We might not, but I would love mercantilism, but not at that cost. Not in these shoes. Not in these very expensive boathouse shoes. No, I'm not wearing boathouse shoes. I'm wearing like $10 slippers. Anybody that knows me knows I am a frugal man. Partly by necessity and partly because spending money stresses me out. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but the spending money anxiety is real. At least it is for me. Well, Provence just got absolutely battered. We didn't get told about that, so maybe we'll update. Best guess. We are interested in far more nations than the game probably thought we were at the start. Ingolstadt is rebellious? Interesting. Guild restrictions on wool. Again. I'm just going to get more production. I need money. Need to get some war chest going on. So that once we start unlocking buildings, we can start building them en masse. Kandar's gone. Crimea's had to give up a province. Yeah, the Ottomans are doing Ottoman things. They're just mooing and chewing. Chewing the cud. Well, the curds, I guess. Ugh. I guess you guys might as well do some more training, because we don't have an imminent uprising. Although I'm sure one's going to show up any time down the line. Maybe not straight away. That was one of the biggest changes. Anybody remember playing EU4 back when it was just a percentage chance of the rebellion to immediately happen every time? Every month that ticked around? The fact that they have to do it a certain number of times before they'll fly now to make it more consistent is a far better option. Oh, those were some rough early years. Boundary dispute. The lack of good maps or tools to create accurate maps has helped our cause in the border of Rassia. I mean, Venice will hate us, but who cares? Big whoop, want to fight about it. Austria hates France. I mean, understandable. We only have 11 points in the difference now on the alliance front, but there's nothing I can offer them, really, that would make them any happier. Maybe they'll just start liking us someday. They do have a diplomat leader, so it is distinctly possible. What would we want to get a claim on? Would we want to go right on the set southern tip, or would we be happier near the papacy? I'm worried the papacy might excommunicate me if I go right next to them. That's got a claim on it from the Ottomans. That's probably not wise. I mean, if we did go for Malise, this would be a pretty good candidate to put a fort on. We'll be brave and do it. And then Silly is happy enough with us now, they're not going to rebel. So we can now go in and say, we'll support your independence. Oh, our term is up. I think we... How old are you? 63? It's a bit dangerous to go for you again. What do we really need? Right now, we're not really pressing for anything, but I'm going to get a bureaucrat just so I can get the guilds back in. Get some more money out of it. How happy is our vassal with us now? 26%. That's not too bad. They don't really trust us, but, I mean, fine. We have about a year until we are able to attack Herzegovina again, so that's good to know. Anyway, we'll handle that next episode. Hopefully we'll attack Herzegovina and just take these last two provinces. They're not... Well, they're allied to Wallachia again. They have 10,000 troops now. That's going to suck. But we can also get 10, so let's do that now before I forget. So yeah, hopefully you also don't forget to hit the like button and comment about all the cool things this series can hopefully be. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye now.